Hello, living in Boulder vlog. Let me give you an update of what's going on with me. It's November 29th, 2019, 11:25 p.m. on Friday. And this is my video for Friday. This thing, man, I got up like yesterday or today and I pushed it a little bit and it went it was crazy. I need to vacuum my house. I was gonna go and it's Friday night. I was gonna go and pick up my vacuum today. Vacuum my da house. So I kind of losing track of the time schedule, but I was working yesterday. Oops, I got to look in this. I was working yesterday, and then my eyes started doing one of these, and so I laid down, and I slept for like a long time. I can't remember what time it was when I went to sleep, but I must have needed to sleep. It's kind of hard. It was cold. It's kind of hard to stay up all the time when it's freezing cold out because you have to like bundle up, and I don't know. I've been having the heater on all day long. Probably have to turn it on again pretty soon. I think I turned it off to do the video. So I got up a little bit ago, maybe an hour or whatever ago, and something, and I was working on Baths of Caracalla. That's what I'm working on now. And I was tracing the wall, like an interior wall. And then after I traced that, I think I'm done tracing everything on it. And then that's where I colorize in 3D. But then I have to do the ground level stuff. I have to figure out the ground and then the roof. But yesterday, this other thing that I did, my other side project, is because I never got around to doing this because I'm like a procrastinator extraordinaire. I was working for 2 weeks on, I hope the battery doesn't die on this. It was really low when I started, and I don't think the cable's long enough to get to where I am. Oh, I should have thought of that when I started this. I was working for 2 weeks on the Palatine Hill Region 10, and I knew that there was this guy who had a 4K tour of the Palatine Hill, and I never looked at it because I just didn't have the time. So what I did was I downloaded the whole thing, and then I open it on my QuickTime player, and I just drag it on my Apple mouse. So I can just drag it until he has a word, and then I read what the word says, and I take notes, and I drag it, and I get in the word. So I don't have to wait for the entire walk, and it's more pinpoint than if you just put it on fast forward because the words come. So I found out some good stuff. Like I guessed where the pool was in the Gus's house, and actually was a pool. I was happy about that. Guess that right? He showed where there was a cistern I didn't know about. He showed where the Romulan houses were, which I wasn't sure about. He showed where. He said that the Excedra over at the stadium had 3 levels. I didn't know that. He said that the thing on the edge of this Excedra stadium was a fountain. Didn't know about that. He showed. He said the tunnel where Caligula was killed. Didn't know that. Didn't know exactly where the Nymphaeum, the cave was. And then I decided to put some stairs down just to accommodate his tour. Because what I want to do is and I didn't do this yet, and I want to do it like today. I was going to do it today, then I passed out. Going to his tour over here on the Palatine Hill and trace the exact tour that he does. And then make a movie of the tour that he does of the exact area on my 3D map, and then with all the same views only on the 3D map, and then so that you can play the videos side by side, so past and present. I already did that with the Coliseum. If you go to my Coliseum download, which I always put down, click here, Coliseum is region 3, Isis and Serapis. And you can click inside the Coliseum, and there's a movie, and it'll take you on a movie that I recorded on Google Earth, and it's the same exact time, and it's the same exact location that the guy did when he did the Coliseum tour. So if you want to go through a tour of Coliseum, you can watch those side by side and do the tour inside, past and present on the Coliseum. I'm going to do a YouTube video about that. Oh shit, battery low. Low power mode. Okay, low power mode. I'm going to, you know what? Maybe I should try and plug this bitch up. Ah. Oh, look, you can. Haha. Binky. See, now it's plugged in. So, I didn't want to do the YouTube video yet because when I do the vistas, I wanted to have it when I'm done and I have all the buildings up, you know, and I'm not done with Region 9 where you look out to the north. And so you can take your time as long as you don't lose the project. I've lost so much already. I lost my Lake of Augustus and Amatria of Augustus, which took forever because I had to complete the circle. I had to mathematically have to do it again. I'm going to look at all my memory cards. It might be stuck. It might be saved somewhere else. I've got a bunch of memory cards and stuff laying around. So hopefully it'll be there. But I, yeah, and then I want to do the path of the Palatine Hill that he did. But then there's this other one that today it's a 5.5 hour long walk. And I want to do that one, trace the trace and walking, because they do notes. And in every single note he does, I want to take the notes and incorporate that into my map, you know. Leave no stone unturned, just suck in everything, you know. Like, I was watching a YouTube video, you know, I was watching all these different YouTube videos about the baths of Caracalla, and I saw one YouTube video, just some random video, 2-minute long video, and some lady's like, yeah, this is baths of Caracalla, 1600. And I was like, 1600, you know, I read in my Platinum Ashby, doesn't say anything about 1600. Wikipedia knows 1600. Not any other videos, 1600, you know, she just said it, but, you know, maybe she heard it from somewhere, you know, so you just go with that, 1600. So, you know, I just kind of collect all the different random information that I can about Rome before I go there, you know. That'd be awesome to go there, be somebody's tour guide and just be like, yo, look at this, that, and this, that, you know, everything, you know. I'd have to be there for like a month. That'd be fun. That's the other side project I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do it now. Look at that video, it's fun, super trippy. Get all high, be like, I'm in Rome now, you know. So I'm gonna, but I have to finish these steps. This is just one last thing that I have to trace on the baths of Caracalla. I guess I'll put them up 3 meters high. I don't know. It's the circles and squares walls. Baths of Caracalla has a lot of detail. It takes a long time. And then after the Baths of Caracalla, I don't even know if I'll finish it just as much as I can. Then I'm going to go over and do the Baths of Titus. But I was looking at some videos of Baths of Caracalla too, and when I saw where some pools were, and they had pools everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to load that up with pools, and then I'll get an idea more, and then I can, go back over and have a clear idea of the Diocletian baths. So that's enough talking. I feel pretty charged. I think I'm gonna go this day and become a nocturnalist again. Why the hell not, you know? Okay, so just the nick of time before it got dark, I did my 29th video. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be done with Caracalla. I don't know, because there's those other tours, you know. Maybe there's a bunch of tours and I'll get like stuck on that for a while. I've been thinking about doing that in forever. Oh, plus on the Palatine tour, he said that there was another pool, the pool of Severus. So I'm going to put a pool in there. So, okay, enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow.